Oh, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 3. We have picked up Emma Emmerich and we are swimming back into the main part of the Shell 2 core. Remember, this is where the bomb had exploded and killed Stillman. Oh, look, a new gun. A PSG-1T. It's like a tranquilizer version of the PSG-1. Now, what we have in the past few episodes, we've gotten a better understanding of what is going on. And what... oh, there's Stillman. And we have a good understanding now of what the purpose of Arsenal Gear is. It's not a traditional weapon like what the Metal Gears would be. Like Metal Gear Rex launched nuclear missiles, Metal Gear Ray combated Metal Gear Rex. Arsenal Gear is a completely different thing. Although the ship itself is quite a powerful weapon, it goes around, can launch nuclear missiles, do all that kind of stuff, that is not its primary purpose. Its primary purpose is to house a supercomputer, which it's called GW. The purpose of which is to filter the internet. See, what had happened back 2 years before this point in the game, Snake had snuck aboard the tanker and had photographed pictures of Metal Gear, but there was a problem. He was able to take those pictures and post them on the internet. It was something that the Patriots didn't want to happen. And now, by that time, the idea for Arsenal Gear had already started.
Oh no.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
I can't handle bugs.
You are such
I
a
hate them.
pain in the ass. They had decided to start filtering the internet out several years before. And the whole, like, Y2K bug thing that people were obsessed over back... oh, using grenades will not work on the bugs. The whole Y2K thing was just a front for them to be able to use, like, install a backdoor on the internet to help filter information, help them control information. Unfortunately for them, it wasn't enough. They went and had such, like, an information leak problem that they decided to build this GW, which is a supercomputer so big it's capable of controlling the data on the internet. I remember once, a few years ago, I had a boss who had heard something about cyber criminals going on the internet and doing a whole bunch of different things, stuff that most people would want them to stop doing. And he asked the question, well, why can't they just control this, prevent people from doing this kind of stuff? Of course, my response was, oh, it's not possible. There's so much data on the internet flowing in every direction, from every direction, that it is impossible to control. I mean, YouTube alone has how many gigabytes of information uploaded every hour? Oh my god, woman. Just tranquilize her and drag her onto the damn elevator. So that's where Arsenal Gear and the GW come in. It's just information control. Now, that may seem more harmless than the concept of a regular Metal Gear, which was intended to win World War III, or maybe start it. Arsenal Gear is, in a way, much more sinister, because it is more indirect in the way that it controls society, and that's exactly what it is doing, controlling society, filtering the information on the internet. But on the other hand, it's a bit of a weird weapon. I wouldn't consider it to be a Metal Gear in the traditional sense. Now we have to take Emma out of here. Now we have to worry about a couple of these soldiers here. I'm just going to leave Emma behind and walk through here and take care of them. Uh-oh. Good thing I hit Emma off to the side.
Who's there?
Oh, he saw him.
Freeze!
Idiot.
Don't kill me!
Oh, shot him a little bit too soon to get his dog tag. Not that I've really been sticking to that during the game. Ah, not a good that sentry was doing.
Freeze!
Idiot. Tell you one thing, though. The more I hear about these Patriots, the more they start to really piss me off. The idea that they're controlling the government from the shadows is a conspiracy theory thing that people have been throwing around for decades anyway. Or probably since the foundation of the United States. But the, it doesn't seem like a very pleasant concept to have, like, the whole idea of democracy being subverted by a group that just want to go and control everything. And they're willing to take rather drastic steps in order to preserve that. Like, Solidus, they were going to have him assassinated. He was the dummy president back a few years before the events of this game. They would have people assassinated. They would have arsenal gear with GW built in order to control the flow of information. I mean, they did do a lot of what I would consider to be bad stuff. And there's also this other kind of thing, which isn't really touched upon in this game, but it's something I don't feel like there's a really big problem in telling you. This is something that you hear about in a later Metal Gear game. That whole, like, la-le-lu-le-lo thing that you would occasionally hear a person say. Oh, left Emma behind. That didn't work out. You would occasionally hear this said by characters when they're referring to the Patriots. La-le-lu-le-lo! What the hell is that? Turns out that's not a code name or anything. That's sort of a thing that they've enforced on the people. A sort of people who are in very high-level positions, or whatever, that are aware of the existence of the Patriots. They are given these nanomachines.
Raiden, I may have to sign off for a while. Anything wrong? Just a small errand. Don't worry about it.
What's it about?
Here goes. I'm going offline.
Oh. What's that about, I wonder? Anyway, these nanomachines, what they do is they scramble a person's speech whenever they try to say the name of the Patriots. So what comes out is gibberish. Now, not really being like this high-level individual, Raiden doesn't have that kind of thing in it, so we can say the word Patriots. Also, Emma can mention the name, probably because she's one of their engineers and she has to be able to use the term in order to do her job. Snake and Otacon, they have been on the lam for the past few years, so they haven't been present while this whole thing has been implemented. But that was the idea behind that. They just can't say the word Patriots as a way of information control, another way of doing it. Oh, she's unconscious. I'm gonna have to drag her now until she wakes up. Could have just sprayed her along, but it takes such a... Ugh, she's such a pain in the ass. I see they've repaired the walkway. That was a pain getting through earlier, remember that? See, it's getting later on in the day. The sun is further along the horizon, and it's gotten darker. Nope, there's a guy here. Are you kidding? He shouldn't have even gotten... That first shot should have killed him.
Respond. Trouble in the KL connecting bridge. Check it immediately.
Oh,
Carry out an investigation immediately.
Hold on, I thought all the soldiers were preparing for Arsenal's launch. They were evacuating the big shell and huddling into Arsenal. What the hell are they doing here?
Huh? Huh?
They're gonna find the body. Gonna have to do something about this.
Enemy personnel on board. All units max.
Oh, are you kidding? Okay, we got them.
Understood. Eliminate the target.
Well, that didn't work out that well, though. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate the PSG-1T, which is the PSG-1 that fires tranquilizer darts, a weapon that I don't think exists. Bam! Took him down real quick. Don't have much ammo for this, so I can't play around with it too much right now. The reason why I'm
Return to your positions. Tighten security.
using tranquilizer darts in this case is because if I had just
All units exercise extreme caution.
gunned them down traditionally, their body would despawn and a new one would run into the room. If you tranquilize them, they fall to the ground unconscious and another one doesn't show up. Okay, we have coolant. Coolant does everything in this game. Wakes people up, scares away bugs, puts out fires. Not quite yet. There we go. Why can't Emma walk on her own? They gave her some medication to kind of mess her up, but Raiden's really not helping her along too much. He's got her by the hand, but she's walking on her own, so why can't she just do it on her freaking own? And then again, during the cutscene, she doesn't really seem that
Damn
out
it.
of it.
What's wrong?
This
See-
door is security level 5.
She's walking.
I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
All personnel, return to your stations.
Got a new security card. Why the president didn't have that level security, I have no idea. But he didn't. Emma had higher level security access than the frickin' president. Oh, that was a mistake.
Enemy sight.
Alright. Have to do something about these guys before the reinforcements show up.
What's going on? Respond.
Haha.
Carry out an investigation immediately.
Unfortunately, they came up from the back, and that's where Emma was. So Emma's getting shot! Oh, let's do something about this. Remember, tranquilize them rather than kill them. That way they don't get replaced. And we're good.
Ow!
Oh, damn it, Emma. Get up.
Return to your positions. Tighten security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
Wonder why they have the watertight doors in a place that it's never intended to sink or anything like that. I know they have that kind of stuff on ships and all, but Big Shell seems like a bit of a different place.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Okay, it seems like everything's working out. We just have to get Emma back to the computer lab on the other shell, in Shell 1. She can upload the virus and destroy GW inside of Arsenal Gear. Terrorists will lose their bargaining chip. Everything seems like it's about to work out fine. But it'll happen in the next episode.